up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you all had an amazing day today watching this episode. Nana fans, rise. Rise. Rise from the grave. Rise. Rise. Oh my god, this was a really good episode. This was a really, really good episode today. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I'm gonna get a little bit closer because I do have a couple fun things to show you guys before we start stream. But yes, yes, hello. Hello, how are you doing? Hello over on Twitch and hello over on YouTube. How are you doing? How's it going? Let's see. Hello, Peach. Hello, Dory Mimi. Hello, Curex. Hello, Cure Wing. Welcome, welcome. How's it going today? How's it going? Yeah, subscriber mode. Yeah, a couple of my like YouTube friends and stuff have also told me that it's just probably safer to like use the subscriber only mode for YouTube because people will just pop in and sometimes bots as well will get in there and spam stuff and yeah. It's just I guess a precaution that I've seen a lot of people talk about where like, one, I guess it's also an incentive in a way to get people to like subscribe to you. I guess if they want to chat, they'll subscribe, but sometimes people are like, I'm not gonna be mean if I have to subscribe or something. It's like on Twitch. If you're in like a sub mode or something on Twitch, well, like that's different from followers only. But subs on Twitch, it's like you have to actually pay money to be mean. Not on YouTube though, not on YouTube, but I mean I could if I wanted to do members only, but I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. That's a big reason. I've seen a lot of people just tell me recently to do that since I started streaming over on my gaming channel as well because yeah. They're like, sometimes people are mean because I have some VTuber friends who also stream on YouTube and that's just something people have told me, so that's why, that's the reason. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people are weird. Safe from the haters. Yeah, people are weird. Like, I haven't got anyone who's been mean or anything, but, I'm gonna take the advice. I'm gonna take the advice at least. But yeah, rise. I have risen. Dora is grounded. Honestly, oh my god, yes. Kiroax, especially. I hope you love this episode. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so today's episode, this is episode 9 reaction time. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been waiting for an episode like this because today's episode was all about our favorite blue cure of this season, Cure Wink. Cure Wink especially. I felt like Nana especially needed a little bit extra, like character development. That's what I'll call it. Character development. Because Nana, like, she had a really good episode when she was first introduced, where she kind of, like, was struggling with, like, distancing herself from just being a pianist. And now we definitely get to see more about her, like, actually, like, trying to find out who she is besides being a pianist. So yeah, how did you guys feel about this episode? Before we get into the review, how did you guys feel? Did you like this episode? Was it okay? What do you feel? What do you feel? Just let me know. Any thoughts and feelings? Kokoro stole Nana's screen time? Oh, really? I mean, maybe a little bit. I do feel like Uta and Kokoro definitely had a huge part in today's episode. Absolutely. But yeah. We'll recap it as always. But first and foremost, before we recap, so I can let you guys kind of like, tell me how you guys feel about today's episode or what you think about the previews for the next one. So some fun things. I have all of the artists and stuff linked everywhere. Not on this channel because it's my main channel. I don't usually VTube over here, but on my gaming channel in the bio and in Twitch the bio, you can also see where these artists are. But I got a couple of toggles. So this is the first one. This is a little gaming joystick. That way I can, look like I'm actually playing a video game instead of just like sitting there and staring into people's souls like I tend to do. And achoo, we'll get rid of that. We also have some tarot cards because I'm a magical girl, and I think eventually I might try to get the next person who you'll see in just a second. I think I might get them to make me a couple of like custom toggles, because these are just pre-made toggles that you can buy off of artists and customize. But this artist here this one, as you can tell, I am in love with this. I love this so much. Look at this. It's like a little drawing tablet. I'm gonna look up this artist's name because genuinely I am blown away by the quality that they have. Like, not just the quality, but also the video. Like, they gave a video and everything to go alongside of this, and it's just amazing. They were such like just an amazing artist. So I saw that they have a vegan, and I actually might commission them for a couple things. This is by Bambi Witch Potions. They are amazing. Look at this. I can just like I can just like kind of write and stuff. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'm in love with this artist, not gonna lie. I love their artwork, and so I'm like, I definitely want to see if I can get them to do some more commissions, like personally for me, because like I said, these were all like, like you can just like buy these and like customize them through the artist, of course, but like I love this. This is amazing. This is like the best thing. And they walk you through it when you purchase. They give you a video, like a YouTube video that you just follow along with. And I'm like, that is so perfect. Like, that is so nice. Like, they are just such a great artist. And I want to commission them a little bit more. But yeah. Like, oh my god, look at my pen. Look at my pen. You're so sparkly and purple and cute. I love it. But yes. Anyway, I think I might keep the tablet here because it's fun to play with, fun to write. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Kokoro, yeah, Kokoro stole Nana's screen time because she's exploring things outside the piano. Thumbs up. Yes. Yeah, hands. I have hands. Kokoro, I'm gonna steal Nana's spotlight. Nana, wait, what the fork? Ooh, at least Nana was treated better this time. I'm so happy. Just hope that's a constant running throughout the season. I really don't want Kimito Idol to become like Tropical Rouge with La Mer. Oh my god, yeah. I get that. I definitely get that. It's the treatment. I feel like the blue curves. I don't know. Do you guys classify La Mer? Is she classified as a blue cure? Is she a blue cure? Is she a blue cure? Because like I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched Tropical Rouge. I haven't actually watched the season. I watched like a little bit of the first episode, and then I didn't watch anymore, and I don't know why. But I love the characters of that season. But like I don't know. There's something about La Mer that I'm always like, that's an Aurora. That's an Aurora cure. Because like in Sleeping Beauty, Aurora is like pink and blue. It's like, make it pink, make it blue. And so I'm always like, is she pink or is she blue? Because she kind of works with both, she is blue? Let me actually pull up an outfit real quick and let me look at her. Because I'm sure she is, being a mermaid, ocean blue. We already have Cure Mermaid. She's blue. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see her as a blue cure. It's just there's so much pink and especially like white on her. I don't know. I just love Laura's like cure form. Genuinely, I think Laura has one of my favorite forms of the entire show. Even in her human form and her mermaid form. She's just cute. She's a cutie. They like really outdid themselves that season. They really outdid themselves. Hi Leo, welcome. How are you doing? And thank you for the follow earlier over here on the Twitch side. We're also on YouTube as well. But yeah. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and do our recap. So let me pull up the recap. Let me pull that up. Just so I can make sure. I always pull up the episode while I recap, just so I can make sure that I am, getting all the details and whatnot. Because, is that volume playing? I don't actually know, but we're going to turn that off. We're going to turn the volume off. But yes, so today we are recapping episode 9 of UN Idol or Kimito Idol Precure. So, this episode is called Nana's 7 Mysteries, and in the last episode, last recap as well, we kind of see that Nana looks like she is just kind of going through something. The preview was kind of showing us that, maybe she is having a crisis, or maybe she's just trying to be someone different, and in this episode we get to see a little bit of that. So the episode basically starts off where she's calling her mom, and her mom, I'm assuming, is like overseas. Like, I've said this before, but she reminds me a lot of oh, what's your name? Okay, what was her name? Cure Ange. I can't remember. If you guys in chat remember what her name is, what her actual name is, like, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. I know it starts with a S. From Heart. No. From Hugto. Oh my god, what was her name? What was her name? I can't remember her name. It'll come to me at some point, but yeah, like, her mom's an actress and she wants to follow in her mom's footsteps in Hugto, and like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from over here with Nana and her mom. So yeah. Saya, thank you. Just wanted to say I really like your magical girl vibe. Thank you, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I love magical girls, as you can tell by this channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I have no knowledge of the series, but I do enjoy the content you make. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, maybe Lemaire got expired by Aurora. Honestly, she gives those Aurora vibes. She's a princess. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Saya is so underrated. Oh my god. Cure Ange, genuinely one of the prettiest cures. Like, she just has this, like, beautiful, elegant gracefulness to her, and like, yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. Tenfold. Saya is so underrated, and it hurts my heart to think that Nana might be going down the Saya route, because Saya is such a good character, especially towards the end of Hugto, where we kind of see she like gets her passion, because she was like, oh, I want to be an actor because my mom's an actor and my family, like, the dad was a part of the business, she's like, my whole family's a part of the business, so I want to be, an actor as well. But her heart wasn't really in it, and like, towards the end of Hugto, there was that one, like, kind of like episode where they focused on her, like, at the hospital, like the baby maternity ward, and she's like, you know what, this is what I want to do. This is what I like, and I think that's very important. I think that's a super important episode, and I really think that episode feels a lot like this one, not just because it's a blue cure, or you have like the kind of quiet and nice, smart blue girl, but just because it's kind of the same thing, where like, Nana's trying to find who she actually is, like, she's trying to find out what she wants to do, because her whole life she's always been like, the piano's the only thing that I can do well, the piano is my life. But in this episode, Nana's 7 wonders of the world, as they have been calling it in the show, is that she's trying to figure out who she is, because her life doesn't have to be just the piano. Her mom's like, well, you can go and you can be whoever you want to be. So we kind of see Nana go through 7 different phases in this episode today. I feel like the whole, I want to do something else, not this arc, is reversed for Blue Cures. Rika had it, Mermaid had it, Nanch had it, yeah. Or Reserve, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think Rika too, to some extent. Also, I'm trying to think of the other Blue Cures. I was like, wait, I don't think Cure Diamond did. I'm trying to think of the seasons that I know of, and I'm like, I can't remember that much about Cure Diamond. I feel like Cure Diamond and sadly Rosetta, my fave of the season. Yeah, I'm saying it. Rosetta was my fave. I feel like they kind of had like the backwater treatment, because they just kind of got pushed to the side. honestly, but like, I'm just trying to think. The other cures. I don't. Maybe. Well, it depends on if you think Milky is a blue cure or not. In my mind, Milky is like a teal cure, but I don't think she necessarily had that, from what I remember. She just kind of was like, I want to go to Earth. I want to do human stuff. Yeah, I'm a Precure now. maybe Uni a little bit then. Yeah, I feel like Uni is definitely the blue Cure that season. Cure Cosmo. Cure Cosmo was a little bit different though for blue characters, which I really liked because she tends to be a little bit more like I don't know, she's got this like sassiness about her. Also identity theft. She's an identity stealer, which I like, but yeah. I actually haven't seen Madoka Magica. This is so funny, but like one of my friends, Rosa was asking me questions about it. Literally talking about Madoka Magica ranting, and I'm like, I haven't seen it. And Rosa was like, girl, you have a magical girl channel. I'm like, listen, Madoka Magica, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I gotta mentally prepare myself to get into it because my soul's gonna be crushed. I don't do very well with like anime or manga or like honestly any kind of series where there's like a lot of death or anything because I get really attached to characters. But I promise, this year I am going to watch Madoka Magica. I promise. I promise. I promise I'm going to. I'm absolutely going to. I'll force myself if needed. Why does nobody talk about how selfish the trio from Doki Doki literally is? Yeah. Yeah. The trio, how the selfish trio from Doki Doki is the best villain group. Mm. It's been so long, but I have vague memories. Vague memories, but yeah, I agree. Let's see. Oh, I gotta fix my chat real quick on my side. Hi. Where you guys at? Meow. Hold on. Oh, why are you asking me to sign in? Hold on, I gotta sign into my chat now all of a sudden. Why? I think the way that I have this like chat thing pulled out to see you guys is that it's like you can have the chat for like a couple minutes and then you're gonna have to like sign in to your Google. And I'm like, no, don't make me sign in. But then it makes me sign in anyway. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now I can see you guys. Hi, random things. Haven't watched the episode. Oh my god, yes. No, like if you need to hop out of stream and watch it later, maybe like the VOD or something, that's totally fine. I don't want to spoil you or anything. I don't like being the spoiler. So as always, spoilers. As always, spoilers. I might have to actually skip to the end of this episode to see all of the forms of Nana, because I'm not gonna lie, there's 7 and I gotta remember. But yeah, basically the whole like premise of today's episode, I don't feel like I can even go too deep into analyzing it, just because like it's just like Nana's acting super weird, like she's just not herself this episode, and I think it's really funny because Nana just keeps doing like things that are so out of character for her that Uta and Kokoro are both like, is she okay? Is she good? Like, what's wrong? you know like what's wrong with her? And so yeah, basically I think that this episode was really funny because the whole time Kokoro and Uta are just kind of like sneaking around the corner and like watching Nana's behavior, just kind of trying to figure out what's going on with her. It's really funny because like Nana's just like so unaware that she's being followed, and I do like the friendship between Kokoro and Uta. I kind of feel like I called it, that those two are gonna become really good friends just from the bat. Like they feel like they've been besties longer than Uta and Nana have, to be honest. They just get along really well. And so the thing is, they're just kind of like stalking her, watching her. She's just being a little bit weird. But we do find out at the end of the episode that she's just trying to do some different things just to try to figure out, like, like who she is and, like, what she is. She's trying to kind of replicate people as well. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get into those like 7 wonders of Nana. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, don't get spoiled. Raise your hand if you want Chokerine to do something. Yeah. I mean, I can't really fully raise my hand, but I can do. Oh shoot, I can do this. Why am I angry? I can do this. This is the highest I can raise my hand. See, okay, if I put all these toggles on, I look insane. Just put like every single toggle that I have on. Every single toggle. I look like a mess. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Let's fix my face though. Let's fix my face. How do I fix my face? I gotta fix my face. I fixed my face. Oh my god, there's so many toggles now. So many, yeah. Let's see, Nana's going gangster with her rapping. Uta and Nana are a better duo. I get that. I'm just saying that for me personally at least, I do feel like Kokoro and Uta are just kind of like this two peas in a pod. Not saying that anyone's better than anyone, obviously. It's just that they have a very similar personality. While I feel like Nana's personality, like, obviously works, but I just feel like, she's not as like bubbly necessarily. You know what I mean? She's not as bubbly as the other two are. But yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the wonders of Nana. The first one that we see is that for some reason Nana is walking on the straight line in the road like she's on like a tight walk, like one of those like, ropes that you have to kind of balance on. She's just kind of like walking, swaying, and like balancing, and like Kokoro and Uta turn around. They're like, the heck are you doing? Why are you doing that? That's like weird. That's weird. And so anyway, next up we do see that Nana is, oh hey, my episode restarted. I took too long apparently, but hold on, it's gonna restart. No, it's okay. Nana's writing alchemy in the sands. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. Yeah, Uta and let's see, where was I at? Oh, by the way, hello Javier, if I didn't say it, hello. Oh my god, the gangster rapping, yes. Yeah, the alchemy in the sand. There's like a joke in the show that towards the end they're at the beach, and this is the same beach where they met their manager, and basically Kokoro was convinced that Nana was like drawing a magic circle in the sand, and she's like, why the heck are you drawing a magic circle? And she goes over there to take a look, and it's actually, she drew the faces of all three of them and Puiren. She's also one of the other first things that she does is she does this like little rap song, and it's really cute. Let me see if I can pull up the lyrics because it was really cute. Let's see. Also, that's the thumbnail, by the way, if you haven't seen. That was like my favorite part of this whole episode, is she like bust out a mic from like where? Like, I want to know where she got this microphone from. But she just busts the mic out and she starts rapping. I'm trying to find the lines. I can't find it because for some reason the site that I'm watching it on is being very weird. But anyway. Anyway, basically, she also starts saying her name a lot. She'll go like, okay, Nana, sure thing, Nana, just talking in a sentence and then adding Nana at the end, kind of like for example, kind of like a Pokemon. She also puts her hair up in twin tails and kind of copies Kokoro's style, but then accidentally like hits Puiren with it. And then she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Puiren, I didn't mean to hit you with my pigtails. So she took them down. And then next up, we see a moment with Hamori, which is the little sister of Uta. She comes in and she wants to play with Nana. So Nana, instead of playing the piano like usual, she gets up and starts like roaring like a monster, trying to play like, monster and like a hero with her. Next, we actually get to see her. She goes over, Nana alone, goes over to the hamster. I can't remember the hamster's name. If you guys remember the hamster's name, let me know. I think it's Hanami? I think. Hanami. She goes over to Hanami and gives them a very heartfelt letter about her appreciation. And yeah, I'm missing two. There's two I'm missing. I'm trying to figure out what the other two are. Where are the other two? If you guys remember what the other two are, let me know. I'm trying to remember the other two. I can't remember it. But yeah, let me catch up on chat real quick. Let's see, let's see. Hi Sora, welcome, welcome. Nana's cute as a banana. Nana was so silly. Oh my god, yes. Honestly, I want to see the female Jennery for real, for real. Honestly, yeah, I don't know where that microphone came from when she started rapping and yapping, but it was so funny. I genuinely haven't been able to stop listening to Nana's rap. It is so cute. It's only like, I think, like 2 to 4 lines, but it's so cute. Oh my god, yeah, the pigtails. I loved her pigtails, and she actually put her pigtails up, kind of like Kokoro's. And then she like accidentally hurt Puirin, and she's like, "No, I can't do that." But yeah, when she was also talking like I said, a Pokemon, where she was like, "Okay, I'll do that, Nana." She was actually copying Puirin, who often does the like, "Okay, Puirin," like says their name a lot. So yeah, super super cute. But I'm missing 2 things, and I'm trying to figure out what those other 2 things are. Okay, I'm just gonna like go through the episode, and I'm just gonna read it because I think it's important to figure out why she's doing the things that she does. Let's see. But yeah, her mom basically is like, you need to figure out what's most important to you. See the world yourself. So she's trying to do other things than like just playing the piano all the time. So she's kind of acting a little weird. You know, she wants to sing like Uta because obviously Cure Idol. And so she's like rapping. She became rap god Eminem. She's walking on the white lines because Hamori, Uta's little sister, was doing that and she wanted to try it because it made her nostalgic. You know, it's like a little thing that you do with a kid. And then like the twin tails and the hair, Kokoro's hairstyle, Puirin's cute way of talking. I'm just going with the episode right now. I'm literally watching it. And oh, she started speaking English as well. And she's like, I wanted to go abroad like my mom, so I thought I should practice English. Which is kind of silly. She's playing Monster because Uta is a very spontaneous character, and she kind of wants to be like Uta, who's super like, just honestly genuinely herself and bashful to be herself. And also the thank you letter to Hanami-chan, which was actually inspired by Kokoro because Kokoro is like, you gotta do what makes your heart go kyun kyun. And the little hamster, the hamster, the mascot is something that makes Nana's heart go kyun kyun, and so she wanted to express that to her as well. She wanted to tell someone that they make her heart go kyun kyun, and yeah, basically, honestly, it's kind of silly how they think that she's like a silly person all of a sudden. And then, the magic circle, because it's not actually a magic circle, which I think it's funny that Kokoro was so set on it being a magic circle, but she's just drawing her friends because Hamori, Uta's sister again, said she likes to draw things that she wants to commit to memory or that she had fun with, and so that's why she started drawing. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, Nana is like one of the most precious characters, especially with that last part of the episode. She is so precious. She is so sweet, so kind. Exactly. How could you not love Nana? Honestly, honestly. I just want to call the hamster Hamtaro. Let's see. Nana with the balloon mascot. Oh my goodness. Uta's praying for the damage done by Nana's evil magic. Oh my goodness. But yeah, honestly, how could you not like Nana after this episode? She's just so precious. She's such a good friend. And I definitely feel like Uta is a really good influence on Nana. And Kokoro too. Because I feel like Nana is someone who, she's just got so absorbed in, the life of being a pianist that she just kind of like doesn't have a whole lot of friends, even though, she's really pretty and she's smart and people do like her at school, but she just never seemed to have any like close friends or anything. And so I do think it's good that, she finally found some friends, maybe friends who are a little bit more extroverted than her are. a little bit more extroverted than she is, because I think it's a great way to kind of like, help people come out of their bubbles and try to like, just figure out like who they are and like what their goals are, and like, just kind of like help them get out of that bubble, because I'm that way. I'm that way. I am a very shy person, but get me around people that become my good friends, and I'm much more extroverted. And I think that's something that's really good for her. Mhm. But yeah. Oh, let's see. I feel like some of the fandom isn't really bothering to care about Nana. A lot of people still consider her a basic blue cure, but have you like actually paid attention? I get that. I get that. I honestly think a big part of it is like the stereotype around the blue cures, because blue cures do tend to have that same personality, which I do think that they are, kind of going that with down that route with Nana, but honestly, I love Nana. Like, especially after this episode, like, she is just so kind, and I feel like she is really the glue with this team, because, like, you have Kokoro, who's still new. She just became a cure. She's like kind of a fangirl. She's younger than them as well, and she just wants to learn from them. You got Uta, who's a little bit, spontaneous and all over the place, has big ideas a lot of the time, but like genuinely, she's the glue. Like, Uta is the glue who holds everyone together. She's the one who's more calm, she's very polite and kind, and I definitely think she's the most down to earth cure. you know? But like, yeah. I really love her, especially after this episode. Like, this is what I was wanting to see. Just some more focus on Nana and like trying to figure out who she is, especially, like apart from just like being a precure. And I'm glad that she has a good group of friends and whatnot. We need more marine types. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I love Cure Marine. She's one of my favorite. She actually, I think she is my favorite blue. She's my favorite blue Cure. I'm sorry, Sora. Sora, Soaring Sky, Cure Sky, Sora. I am so, I love her. I love Sora, but like, Marine's always gonna probably hold that place in my heart. I mean, she's a fashion queen. Let's be real. Let's be real. Nana's not a basic blue cure. She's precious. Maybe I love her too much. Hi, Allie. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're just over here, like, yapping and chatting. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Just yapping about Precure, Kimito Idol. But yeah. Yeah. Hi, Aishi. Welcome, welcome. I wonder what is the battle IQs of the Precure. Very funny. Oh, I did. Okay, let me just update you guys on this real quick because I just remembered. I am still working on making a video about. I was gonna make a video about the first 7 episodes of this season, and then I didn't, because if you guys remember, I have been at the hospital all week. Write that down. I have been at the hospital all week because my grandpa, he finally got released, and I have a video up today on my Glitter Diaries channel, just like talking about everything that happened. All's good now, but yeah, I am very behind on YouTube work because of that, and so I have not filmed that video yet, but I do have some like notes written down about points that I want to talk about. But honestly, I might push that video back a little bit and maybe wait until we're like halfway through to make a like halfway through Kimito Idol just like video, just talking about everything. We'll have to see how I feel, because I could change my mind and be sporadic. Sometimes I do that, but there will be a video coming out at some point where I just kind of like talk about so far, because I'm not gonna lie. Is this season exactly what I thought it was gonna be? No. But do I love it? Yes. I do love it, but I am really hoping to see more idol activities from them. I feel like that's just my one thing that I'm a little bit, like peeved about, is I just want a little bit more idol stuff. But on the good news, it does look like there is going to be, a little bit more idol stuff, because in the next episode we've got the preview for this like episode here for episode 10, it does look like we're going to have some more idol activities because they are getting a CD debut. It's like they're all getting their own like original like songs or something. Maybe like I think they're all getting their own original songs or like maybe an album together. But yeah. Yeah, But yeah, I am super excited for that because I really want to see more idol stuff. I really want to see them do concerts. They haven't held a concert yet. And like I know that they're kind of like honestly kind of like viral, like what's the word? Like I wouldn't call them influencers necessarily, but they're on that route. They're on the influencer route, because they're like promoting makeup with the Pretty Holic. They're also, like their singing and dancing videos via Puirin are now on the YouTubes. And so, like, they're definitely on the influencer, kind of idol route. But, like, I want to see them hold a concert. I want a local concert, and then I want a dome concert. I want to see people bopping their light sticks. I want to see them singing together. Because it's like the only time we really get to see them sing together is kind of like a little bit in the opening and then at the end. We haven't got to see them do a full like trio attack. And I hope they do. I really hope they do a trio attack, like the climax, where like, everybody is like all together on a stage and they defeat an enemy. Like maybe we'll get like a difficult enemy or something at some point, and they'll all come together and they'll do like a big like sing and song attack. Like that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm really hoping to see something like that. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Yeah. Idol activities. Yes, I want more idol activities. What if VTubers became Precures? Oh. Write that down. Write that down. Writing that down. I mean, in a way, maybe I am. I kind of based a lot of my design here off of Mahotsukai Precure, so you can tell with the witchy vibes and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that would be fun. I mean, I think it would, because I'm a magical girl VTuber who loves magical girls. Let's see, we need an episode where Kokoro learned how to shill for Pretty Holic. Honestly, Kokoro didn't get to join in with the Pretty Holic stuff, so, maybe we'll get to see some more Pretty Holic or something. I would love to see, maybe them promote some more stuff now that Kokoro's in the group as well. Why is there CDs when it's dead everywhere? I agree with that. I feel like vinyl is more of a thing now. Like people are going back and buying vinyl records and stuff. I know people like for example in like the K-pop community, I honestly like don't I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about the J-pop scene. I used to, but the only like I guess I'm gonna okay, instead of saying J-pop, I'm gonna call them just like Kagi idols. I follow a lot of Kagi idols, and to be fair, a lot of them just have like Spotify. So I get that. Like I be over here listening to Paida, and I'm like over here on Spotify, on YouTube. And like over here just listening to all my favorite Kagi idols and whatnot, and like Barry, but like I'll be listening to them on like YouTube or Spotify. I don't buy like the vinyls or like CDs or anything. I know in K-pop, I don't know if it's a CD. I'm sure it probably is a CD because I always see them in the CD aisle. But like yeah, it's like I know a lot of people will buy the albums just to get the photo cards and stuff. And I feel like, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. I hope to see some photo cards. I hope to see photo cards in this season. I want to see a photo card signing. I want to see a meet and greet. But yeah, like I know that's why a lot of people will buy them. I don't use CDs though. Do you guys, okay, does anyone here actually use CDs? Do you listen to CDs? Because like in my car, I used to have a CD player and then it broke. So I took it out and I have so many CDs. Like I've got like my old One Direction CDs and my CDs from like The Wanted as well. Like all my British boy bands from when I was in middle school, I still have their CDs, but like I can't play them anywhere. Like my computer doesn't have a CD port. My car doesn't have a CD port. Like I'm sorry, but YouTube is readily accessible with those songs. I'm not gonna buy a music player, like a CD player. Oh my god, you guys, were you alive? Because I was very, very barely alive when like you had to have like the CD book. You know, it's like the book where you put all your CDs in, and you kind of had to flip through it and like take it out and like put it into like the CD player with your headphones. Like I had to use those because like my family didn't have money to get me like like a iPod or whatever, so I always had to just use the CD players that my mom used. But yeah, like. I get you. I get you with the CD thing. I definitely think it's just an aesthetic thing, honestly, because like that's a big thing that people will do, especially like like older like idols, not so much digital age and stuff. It does seem kind of funny now that they're promoting CDs. Now that I think about it, in a digital age and stuff, but yeah, I think honestly it's one of those things that like if you're a big fan of, a group or something, an idol, then sometimes people will buy it just to have it, just to have something physical to hold. Like I said with the K-pop albums, I know a lot of people who will buy them just to get the cards and just to display the album itself. So, it's gonna sell regardless. If you've got fans, especially super fans, it's gonna sell. Let's see. Let's see, where am I at? Where am I at? Episode 10 looks great. I hope they actually make an album with new songs and make it like a real. Oh my god, yes. Make the CDs in the show and give it to us in real life. Give it to us. Put it on Spotify, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Idol activities is like Katsu's job. I mean, I get that, but like, it is the idol season, Let's see. I wish my favorite voice actors were idols. My voice actor friends just do audios, but I want them to do VTubing and make songs like other Kagi idols and VTubers. Oh my god, yes. Also, hi Kriaria, welcome. Absolutely. I am trying to get to a point where I've been working on like, singing and stuff. I'm not a great singer, but I'm trying to like work myself up to get to a point where I could eventually, like make my own songs and stuff because that's so cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you guys were here during the reign of Reza Lucia, that is where my lore began because I genuinely, that's how I got into being like an idol and honestly VTubers too because they became VTubers and I was like, yeah, this is my influence, this is my lore. Let's see. Oh my god, yes, exactly, Kiro X. I haven't seen people talk about this, but Cuddy and Zachary are now listening to Uta's song now. I think it's so funny and kind of cute. Like, they're actually like their music. They're so silly. I forgot to point that out. Yeah, I remember in this episode, they were literally like sitting at their little like bar hut place or whatever they call it. Their little villain outpost. They were just sitting there and they're both like watching, and then Chokuri just like just kind of sneaks up on them and they're like, whoa, scrambling to like put it away. That was fun, honestly. That was very funny. You can definitely tell that they're becoming fans, and I do think by the end of this series, they might be big fans of the idols. I mean, it's hard not to be. Come on. It's hard not to be an idol fangirl. Let's see. I used to love CDs. I used to have the CD player. Yes, I did too. I had this blue one because it was my mom's. It was just passed down because we didn't have a whole lot of money growing up. But like, yeah, I used to literally take it to school. I took it everywhere. It was fun. Let's see. I tried an aux, but it broke off and got stuck in my phone. Oh my god, no! I panicked for a bit because my phone audio stopped working. That sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Once Cuddy and Zachary are done as villains, they'll show up as you in Idol stands. I'm betting on it. I'm betting. Cuddy and Zachary are drunk drinking beer after listening to Idol's video. Honestly, that's the best way to, relax at the end of the day. Crack open a cold one, doesn't have to be a beer. Crack open a cold drink, listen to your Oshi. Watch your Oshi's performance. Honestly. The CD books were so cool. Yes, I used to have so many. I also used to have one for like video games and stuff. Like I had a lot of PC games. I didn't have like any cool like Xboxes or anything growing up, but I had a PC and I used to get those like Walmart CD games, like the I Spy ones. I really love those. And I used to just play those all the time. I used to play those all the time. The way that Joker is just behind them like honestly. She's like, y'all capturing them, y'all doing your work, you're supposed to be capturing them. She's like, the plan is backfiring. Honestly, it's so funny, it's so silly, but yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a really good episode. I'm really excited for this next one and to see what kind of like, holds up next with the rest of the episodes, cuz there's a couple of things that I have, like I have a whole list, and maybe I'll like when I make that video that I was talking about, maybe I will show you guys the bullet points that I want to see for this season, cuz some of them have been crossed off. A lot of them I don't think we're getting. Like I did say in my video where I talked about how I really wanted to see like like things that I wanted to see for you and Idol Precure. I really wanted there to be like an Aikatsu, like Star School or something, like the Star Academy. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that. I don't think we're getting an Idol Academy or anything like that. I was really thinking we might get one, but nah. See, Precure likes to do this thing called boring human school. Cause like even in Mahotsugai Precure, they have like a few episodes where they get to go to like the pretty magical school, and then it's like, okay, go back to boring Earth, and I'm like, no, you can't take me to Hogwarts and then take me back to the like mortal place. Like, come on, where's the fun? Where's the magic? We like these humans. They ain't got no magic. They don't believe. They ain't believers. We need more generals after Cuddy and Zachary moved from the villain roster. I'm really hoping to see more villains, like especially some more higher ups as well. Cause it's like, I'm not gonna lie, the villains do feel a little bit lacking to me. I kind of want to see more of them, cause I definitely feel like they're falling into this like kind of like a problem for villains where it's like they just kind of show up to do a little bit of harm and then they're like, okay, bye bye. It's like they don't really have a whole like big plan or purpose, and like we still don't really know why the main villain of the season, Lady Darkine, why did she go and like crystallize the fairies? What she got against the fairies? Like what the heck? I did start watching Sweet. I'm on like episode 3 of Sweet, taking it very slow, but I like that in Sweet, in the first episode, they establish why the villains are doing the things that they do. I think I really like that, where they take you and they kind of show you the backstory of like, hey, this is the villains, this is what's happening in this magical fairy world, and then they show you the main characters, so you kind of understand, a little bit more of like why the villains are, the villains. Instead of they're just like showing up and they're being like, I'm gonna fight you. I actually really like that about Sweet. Let's see. I know, right? Idol School would be so good. I doubt they're going to redeem themselves until the end of the season, most likely. Yeah, probably. At least their personalities are fun. Yeah. We're only 9 episodes in. We're not gonna get a lore dump. It takes time. Well, yeah, but like still. It's one of those things for me where I'm like, I need to know why people function the way that they do. That's just one of those things for me. Like I need to know, because I'm just kind of like the whole time I'm literally just wondering like, what the hell are you doing here? you know. Sweet changes from main villain from the former king to one of the generals to a cute bird. Oh my goodness, that's insane. I'm only on episode 3, so I don't know that much about it yet, but I will say, I do know about the cat. I'll put that there. I know about the cat, obviously. I know about the cat, but like, I'm really liking Sweet. I feel like these are 2 good seasons to watch with each other, Sweet and Kimito Idol. mm, it's a good time to be alive. I need to get back into watching Mahotsukai. Like, the thing is, I tried to watch it here on YouTube, and I cut that video down so much. But like, the problem with like Precure and like watching like any sort of like Precure thing, like even the openings or endings, you get copyrighted straight away. Like, they do not play. Like, Toei does not play when it comes to like Precure. I don't know about the other, toy shows or other animes, because I only have really ever done anything with Precure. But like, oh my god, they get copyrighted so fast. Like, I wanted to, I did a stream, I think maybe even a year ago or something, where I was ranking the openings of the endings, and I couldn't even show you guys it because it gets copyrighted so fast, and I'm like, I don't want my stream to be copyrighted because I played 0.10000 of a or 0001 of a second from Precure. Because that's how it is. They do not waste time in copywriting you. But mm, mm, still bangers though, even if I can't show you. But yeah. I did actually see, I popped in the other day, and hi, welcome. Hi, Orex, welcome. Let's go. Copyright is great. Yeah, honestly, copyright so fun. How's it been for you? I've been good. But yeah. Alessi on YouTube. Best seasons for villains are Fresh, Heartcatch, Smile, Doki Doki, Princess and Hugto. I definitely agree. Like with Hugto, oh my god. Hugto was so good. The villains were so good. I loved kind of the hierarchy of villains in Hugto too. The company, the was it called Crisis Corp? I think they were cool. Hi, Kirimizuki. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. How are you? But yeah, there's a lot of really good seasons, and I'm not gonna lie, Sweet has been really good, but I really want to get back into watching Maho Girls because I wanted to watch it, like do a watch along, because I know Dore Imani, they did like, I think it was I can't remember the name. It's like Revolutionary Girl Utena. I can't remember the name. Trying to remember the name, but if you know what I'm talking about, yeah. So hopefully, anyway, I saw that they were doing those videos, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna watch it because I want to watch that anime. But yeah, Toei is relentless. I just finished my Capitano AMV. Oh, nice. I saw a post actually the other day, and this might get me ranting a little bit, but I did see a post where someone was like, characters in Genshin that I want to be playable, and it's like, Capitano, Thrain, the first of the Fatui. you know. Wonderful is like anti-Precure because the pacifism with the fighting. Yeah. Without the fighting, Best Precure seasons, in my opinion, is Smile, Delicious Party, Kira, Wonderful, and Kimito Idol. Used to be Mahotsukai. I think Mahotsukai is always going to have a huge place in my heart, even if I haven't watched all of it yet. It's still got a huge part in my heart. I've only watched up to episode 7. I think I'm going to restart it. Because it's just so good. And, like, look at me. Look at me. Just look at me, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. But yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this like little stream today, as usual, our Monday stream. I'm really excited to see how their CD debut is going to, go out in the next episode. But yeah, if you guys have any like more like Precure things to yap about, let me know before we end stream, because our time is almost up. But honestly, this was one of my favorites. I think this, maybe it's not maybe my favorite, but it's like at least maybe my second favorite episode of this season so far. Of the 9 episodes so far, episode 9 here is probably my second favorite. I really thoroughly enjoyed this episode. Let's see. Where was I at? Kira. Oh my god, yes. That is one of my favorite parts of Mahotsugai is Kira. I love it. I love it. Hi, Josh. Welcome. Let's see. Because of that, I'm ranking my top fives, and that's why I say Mahotsukai used to be my fifth, but I still love it. Ah, gotcha. Fun stream, thank you. I don't think I'll be sleeping tonight. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I hope you at least are rested, maybe. I hope at least that you have a very good rest of your night, you guys. And yeah, if there's anything you want to talk about, anything you want to see in this season, or any ideas for this season, let me know in the comments, because this will be a VOD. So yeah, definitely let me know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and once again, I am streaming over on my Glitter Games account, and that will be up on YouTube as well, not just Twitch anymore. It's on YouTube too. So if you want to head over there and talk to me some more, that's always great. I love seeing you guys. But anyway, hope you have a very good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Yes, chocolate and macaron. Yes. Anyway, I just saw that on my corner eye and I was like, yeah. Okay, bye bye.